So how can your firm quickly find content for social media? The good news is that you're sitting on lots and lots of content. You just need to figure out a way to repurpose that material and get it out there on social media. The first thing I recommend doing is going through your firm's website and looking for anything that you can repurpose and reuse. There are two places in particular that are typically rich in content: your firm services page and any kind of blog that you maintain. Ask yourself, does your firm know its content pillars? Content pillars are key core topics that you want to discuss on social media. So for example, as a firm, beyond the broad topic of accounting, maybe you have 3 or 4 topics that your firm likes to focus on.
Creating social media content and distributing that content over your channels. Yes, of course, we do that so that we can acquire more business and more clients. But there's a secondary spin-off benefit, and that is that it helps you acquire better talent for your firm. People who are looking for jobs, people with skills, people with options, they're going to check out your social media. And if they see a thriving accounting firm with lots going on and lots of happy employees, they will be more likely to accept your hiring offer and apply for positions that are open at your firm. So don't just think about social media as a tool for acquiring new clients. Of course, that is the priority, but also consider the secondary benefits when it comes to hiring talent.
Remember that any presentation that your staff delivers will be filled with all kinds of nuggets that you can repurpose into 10, 15, 20-second snippets on your firm's social media. This provides you with a wealth of interactive content. So make sure you're saving any kind of presentations that your staff is delivering and reviewing them regularly for items that you can repurpose for video content on social media. So one way partners can help their accounting firm grow on social media is by being more active on LinkedIn. It's very likely that the number of combined connections that the partners at a firm have will greatly exceed the total followers on the firm's LinkedIn company page. So make sure that you're leveraging your personal network to help grow your firm's online reach. Repost updates from your firm's page, like its status updates, offer your own commentary on existing posts. It doesn't have to take up too much of your time either. One day a week for 15 minutes is more than enough. It's a small action that can make a huge difference in growing your firm's online reach.
Let's talk about vanity metrics and your accounting firm. So first of all, what are vanity metrics? Vanity metrics are the kind of stats or notifications that you often receive on your smartphone that don't really matter. The classic example of this is the number of likes that your post or your video receives. Some of the best content that you create, some of the highest value content that you will create for social media is quite frankly not going to be very exciting stuff. Even if it is highly valuable financial information, the vast majority of the people who this kind of content resonates with will consume it silently and never share a like or leave a thank you comment on social media. Your mindset needs to be one that focuses on showing up consistently on a long-term basis. That is what you need to rewire your brain to get excited about. Every once in a while, you will have a post that picks up a lot of vanity metrics, a lot of likes, maybe a couple of comments, and that's great. Enjoy that win when it happens, but that's not why your firm, why you want to be posting on social media regularly. You want to be showing up consistently, offering lots and lots of value to your target audience. That way, after they've quietly consumed your content without ever leaving a like or leaving a comment, when they need financial help with their financial situation, with their tax situation, you will be top of mind because you will have created a stream of content that shows value, that shows you know what to do and know how to help them, and then they will reach out to you. And that is how you win with social media. It's especially as an accounting firm. It's not by going viral with a post that gets lots and lots of likes. It's by showing up consistently, providing value, and being the go-to source, the go-to person or firm when that prospective client requires your services. The more social media platforms that your accounting firm can show up on, the better. So even if Facebook pages appear to be less trendy in this current age of mobile video consumption, don't ignore it.
Keep track of all of the questions being asked by your clients. It's a free library of content ideas that you know there is a demand for that kind of information. So if you post it to social media, you'll probably see a positive reaction.
Find your best evergreen content by logging into your Google Analytics account and seeing which one of your website pages are getting the most amount of traffic. Jot down the top 3, 4, 5, or 6 and make those a part of your social media content going forward. For ways to repurpose your blog into social media content. For example, if you have a blog with many different posts, you can take the best posts and shorten them and turn them into standalone Facebook updates. You can also use those blog posts as the basis for the script for a video, or you can do something as simple as extract the key points of a blog post and turn those into a simple graphic that you can share on Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn. Always be looking for ways to repurpose your content, particularly from a blog. It's a treasure trove of content. You just have to think of ways to repurpose it and reuse it. Make sure that you're following your biggest and most important clients on their social media channels, whether it's LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook, whatever it is, make sure you're following them. That way you have a little bit of small talk to get started with the next time you either pick up the phone or meet them in person. You can say, hey, I saw this little bit of news about your company. Congratulations. What's next? It's a great way to get the ball rolling on a conversation, to show your clients that you care. The more content that your firm can create and distribute on social media, the better. This, of course, will enhance all of your business outcomes because the more you're seen, the more you're remembered, and eventually the more business you can attract. The good news is that your accounting firm is almost certainly sitting on all kinds of content that just needs to be repurposed for social media use. You've got text on your website detailing the services and the benefits of those services. You've got presentations that staff have given to potential clients that can be repurposed for social media. Maybe you have a blog or an email newsletter that goes out. All of that content can be repurposed into graphics, into short form video that you can then share on your firm's social media channels to continually get the word out about your firm's services and how it can help clients save money. That much of social media is a long game. Whether you're a firm just jumping in or an individual just getting started, understand that there's no magic bullet anymore and that what wins out in the end is consistency. You need to post consistently, appear on people's feeds consistently, and then the results will start to roll in. But don't expect a quick solution, a quick fix right away. It's a long game. Prepare for the long haul. I want to be more active on social media, but I don't know what to post. Well, here's a quick tip. Go to your firm's website and browse through the services, and if there is one that exists, the FAQ section. Copy and paste those, throw them into a graphic, and you'll easily have somewhere between half a dozen and a dozen posts that you can post weekly. Look through your website, repurpose existing content that's already written there, turn it into a quick graphic, and you're good to go. Ideally, you want your firm to show up on as many social media channels as possible. So even if you've seen a decline in your Facebook reach, particularly when using traditional post formats such as graphics, outbound links, and text, don't just ignore and forget about your Facebook page. It's got a built-in audience that your firm has spent years building up. And if you dive into video, you can start creating some reels that will get a nice bit of viewership because Facebook will push that into people's feeds. Their algorithm favors video reels. Minimal design seems to be making a resurgence, and that is something that I have noticed in my news feed over the last couple of months from big companies who are paying for ads and have budget. They are keeping it really, really simple, and I have a couple of examples here on the screen next to me. This one is from Amazon Web Services, so you know they're hiring people who know what they're doing and they have the budget to make really glitzy and fancy stuff. But no, if you look at their graphic, it's just their logo. One sentence, it doesn't even have complete punctuation, a little learn more, and it's all set on a white to sky blue gradient background. Very simple. This is something you don't even need Photoshop or Canva to do. You could do this in PowerPoint. 3 types of soft content that you can use to humanize your firm's branding. Number 1 is behind the scene glimpses. Take us behind the scenes and show us what day-to-day life is like at your firm's offices. Number 2 is employee spotlights. Share quick little bios of your employees and celebrate their wins. And number 3 is client success stories. That is a great little bit of social proof that your firm can use online.